I've got some interesting facts about George Foreman, actually.
Your research knows no bounds, doesn't it?
It does know no bounds, right? And this is because I actually used to live down the road from George Foreman when I lived in the States.
Yeah, grip.
I am. This is absolutely 100% true.
If that's true, then next week, do you know who I want to be our special guest on our podcast?
Who's that?
George fucking Foreman.
George Foreman.
Get him on then. Be like, I used to live next to you. And I now do this top-rated boxing podcast. Will you come on it?
Well, and you know what's quite interesting about him, right, is he has like 5 sons, and they're all called George, right? He named them after himself.
That's impractical. Right? That's very
impractical. He also has one daughter called Georgetta.
Oh, boy needs to get a grip a wee bit with that, doesn't he?
And it was something to do with the fact that he wanted them all to have the same name because, like, he wanted to make sure that none of them thought that they were a favourite.
I know, but he didn't have to pick George. He could have picked, like, Jim.
Well, yeah, but his name is George, isn't it? So he wanted to, like, call them after himself. I guess.
But that's not to do with there's 2 separate points there, isn't it? One of them is like, okay, I want to show no favourites, but the point about naming them all after himself is like, it's kind of like an ego thing, isn't it?
It is a little bit. And also, little known fact, Hulk Hogan was offered to put his name on the Lean Mean Grilling Machine before George Foreman and turned it down.
No way.
Yes.
I bet he's kicking himself about that one.
Fuck, man. Can you imagine?